Take a deep breath and begin to realize you naturally see the world with clarity and humor, revealing truths effortlessly. Every observation becomes a playful insight, connecting you to the heart of what's funny and real. Start noticing absurdities in daily life. Observe mundane moments like waiting in line and ask, what's ironic or exaggerated here? You instinctively pick up on cultural quirks and trends, effortlessly turning them into sharp, relatable humour. Watch news headlines or viral memes and twist them into a punchline, and imagine you're a late-night host with a sharp pen. Every attempt, every laugh, every groan sharpens your comedic edge, expanding your toolkit with each try. As you write a single joke in each style, satire, parody, wordplay, and absurdism, you take common scenarios and you craft a witty spin for each type. You intuitively weave humour that resonates, creating moments of laughter that feel personal and universal. Think of a shared struggle and craft a joke around it that's exaggerated yet feels relatable. You easily play with exaggeration, twisting ordinary things into exaggerated truths. When you observe, your mind crafts clever mirrors for the world. Take a famous movie scene or cultural moment and reimagine it with an ironic twist. You effortlessly think in layers, words and phrases, twisting themselves into double meanings, puns and wits. Pick random objects around you and create puns or clever phrases. You see the delightful illogic of life, creating humour that surprises and delights, breaking expectation like a magician. Imagine a normal event with an absurd element. What's the funniest thing that could happen? Take a deep breath, feel yourself stepping into a playful, curious state of mind. Picture a stage, so your stage full with laughter. Hear a voice affirm, every day your humour sharpens. You see the funny in everything and easily share it. Your wit connects and surprises naturally. Imagine snapping your fingers when you feel a joke forming. This becomes a signal for inspiration to flood in. Use pacing and leading. You've always loved humour, haven't you? So why even now you feel a spark of creativity growing? As you hear this, you'll notice ideas bubbling up, funny twists, clever spins, and surprising truths. Even now, your mind begins to notice the simple truths wrapped in humour. You can feel it, can't you? That subtle realization that every absurdity holds a nugget of hilarity, waiting to be uncovered. And as you smile, your unconscious starts to weave these realizations effortlessly into witty insights. The more you observe, the sharper your humour becomes. Every breath you take brings a new perspective, a playful twist on reality, and you know your observations are golden. Your unconscious mind is always tuned in, like a radar scanning for quirks. The trends, the hidden patterns of culture. It feels easy, doesn't it? That sense that you naturally spot what's funny and what others miss. And as you relax into this thought, your creativity begins to flow, seamlessly connecting the dots of humour. Notice how your mind is already picking up on these trends, transposing them into comedy. And as you think about the world, a small chuckle rises within, proof that your wit is growing sharper moment by moment. Deep within you, you already know that humour has many faces, satire, parody, and absurdity. And isn't it funny to explore, to let your mind play like a child experimenting with toys? You find your jokes, your humour, they're evolving without effort, simply because you enjoy trying something new. Each time you try a new style, your skills expand. It's automatic, isn't it? A natural part of you to play, test, refine, and laugh. Humour flows best when it touches the heart, and your unconscious knows this deeply. As you think of those moments, those human struggles and joys, you feel a connection, don't you? And as you feel, your mind effortlessly crafts humour that resonates. You don't even have to try, it simply happens because it's who you are. Imagine someone laughing, not just at a joke, but because it felt personal. That is the magic you create, and the more you connect, the more naturally these moments arise, filling you with confidence. So close your eyes, picture a light, a playful golden glow. This light represents humour wit and creativity, and it's growing brighter, warming every part of you. Hear the sounds of laughter, light and joyous. With every laugh, imagine your humour sharpening. Feel a spark in your chest, a bubbling excitement. That is your creativity, isn't it? And it's growing stronger. You've noticed how humour is everywhere, haven't you? Even in the smallest things. And as you pay attention, it's easy to imagine yourself seeing more, hearing more, feeling that spark of comedy in everyday life. You already feel it, don't you? In just moments, hours of inspiration can unfold in your mind. Isn't it fascinating how your unconscious works faster than you realise, installing these beliefs, strengthening your humour, even as you think of other things? You might notice your humour growing today, or maybe it will surprise you tomorrow. Either way, you'll find yourself laughing, because the transformation is already happening, isn't it? So take a moment to consider these 3 statements and let them settle deeply. Every observation I make, it's effortless, infused with humour. Cultural trends and absurdities naturally become my comedic fuel. My wit connects deeply, surpassing, surprising, and delighting everyone I meet. These techniques plant seeds deep within to grow in your unconsciousness. You might not even notice the changes at first, but they're there, subtle, powerful, and constant. So continue to relax as the following words sink into your mind like ripples on a calm lake. Each belief that we'll focus on becomes an effortless part of who you are, growing and evolving below the surface. You don't need to try, just let it happen. Humour is the lens through which you now view the world. Without even trying, your unconscious seeks out the absurd, the ironic, the hilarious truth in everyday life. Picture yourself smiling as each moment unfolds, finding humour where others see none. And as that smile grows, you know humour has always been your gift. As you walk through your day, humour reveals itself. It's automatic now. Every situation holds a twist, a truth, a laugh that you can't help but notice. And when you notice these moments of humour, you feel it resonate, a little spark of joy, a confirmation that this is simply who you're becoming. Your mind is like an antenna, effortlessly tuned to the culture around you. Every trend, every quirk of society becomes fodder for your wit. And isn't it fascinating how these observations flow naturally now? You don't even need to think. Your mind is already transforming these patterns into sharp, relevant humour. When you hear a phrase or see a moment in the world, your mind instinctively reshapes it, making it funnier, sharper, and uniquely yours. Imagine yourself sitting in a crowd. Someone says something ordinary, but your mind immediately flips it into comedy. Picture the smiles and the laughter, the way people are drawn to your perspective. There's a playful energy within you now, isn't there? A curiosity to explore every corner of humour, satire, absurdity, wordplay, slapstick. Your unconscious knows how to play, experimenting effortlessly, discovering what works and what resonates. And the best part, every attempt is a step forward, a sharpening of your wit like a blade. You find joy in trying new comedic styles, and with every experiment your humour becomes more versatile, more impactful, and more uniquely you. Feel that lightness in your chest as you explore these styles. That is the energy of growth, of creativity, of limitless humour taking root. Humour isn't just about laughter, it's about connection, and your unconscious knows this deeply. Imagine every joke that you tell landing, not just in the mind, but in the heart. People feel your humour, don't they? They resonate with it, because it reflects something real, something shared. And as you continue, this connection only deepens. Your humour naturally connects to emotions, creating moments that people not only laugh at, but remember. Picture someone laughing, not just a polite chuckle, but a deep, heartfelt laugh that lights up their face. You know that came from you. So close your eyes and imagine a staircase descending softly into a space of creativity and humour. And with each step, feel yourself becoming more connected to these beliefs. First step, humour is truth. You see it everywhere now. Second step, cultural awareness. Your mind absorbs and transforms effortlessly. Third step, experimentation. Humour is a playground, and you're free to play. Fourth step, emotional connection. Your wit resonates deeply and naturally. At the bottom of the staircase, feel a lightness, a sense of humour becoming part of your core. Imagine a time-lapse of your mind growing sharper. Day by day, moment by moment, you see your humour evolving. It's effortless, it's natural, and every laugh, every smile reinforces its growth. You find yourself thinking, this is who I am, and it feels good, doesn't it? You might notice your humour growing sharper today, or perhaps it will surprise you tomorrow, but either way, you'll find it's already happening. Whether you're aware of these shifts or not, you'll laugh one day and realise I've changed. And that change feels inevitable, doesn't it? Repeat these affirmations in your mind as they settle into your unconscious. Humour flows from me effortlessly. It's simply who I am. I see the fun, the absurd, the sharp truths in everything around me. My wit connects me to others, making people laugh and feel understood. Every day, my humour grows sharper, richer, and more versatile. These techniques, they're planting deep seeds within your unconscious, subtly rewriting the patterns of thought and creativity. The more you engage, the more natural this transformation will feel.